James from Vintage Bricks, welcome. We are going to light up this set, which I love, the Viking Village set 21343 from 2022 with a lighting set called from Light My Bricks. This is the first time I've tried this. It was darn challenging for the first try. I'm going to go over what I felt were the 6 challenges as a newbie would face, not somebody who's done 10 or 20 of these. So hopefully you find this interesting, and let's get going.
One thing I liked about the set, it added 2 torches that weren't in the set. On the bridge there, you'll see those. And it also lights up everything in the longhouse and in the blacksmith place. And even in the back where we do a little mining, it lights that up too.
Well, I want to go first and say I picked out Light My Bricks because I tried Brikmax, a real similar company. They have the same style lights. Because when I first started, I broke 2 of the little lights within the first hour. And so I thought, well, maybe it had to do with the quality. I don't think so. I think it was the quality problem. But I was able to put Light My Bricks up. And Brikmax, I understand, is a good company too. There's other companies out there, so you can shop around. There's a lot written online on the pros and cons of each of these companies.
Light My Bricks is a little more expensive than some of the other companies, but it's supposed to have really good quality. I went to the website, and the first thing they say is that 80% of Lego fans feel anxious about lighting. Well, I think it should be 100% of people should feel anxious. This is not putting together a Lego set. It's doing an electrical setup, and here's like their electrical component. It's for electrical engineer, it'd probably be pretty simple. And it comes with all these little packages and wires and things. Wow, pretty exciting. So I'll go into the 6 challenges I face. These lights are teeny tiny. You can kind of see it next to a stud. They're little pico, tiny lights, so that's to be expected. But, in your hand, they look pretty small. Here's me kind of holding it there. They're pretty bright for little things. And there's these wires that are pretty squirrely little wires. So my solution was I got a good set of pliers and some magnification to really see everything really well. The second hurdle is that these wires, they're hard to handle. You're supposed to put them on studs and then cover them with other bricks. This is hard to do. Why? Because they don't stick. They just kind of have a mind of their own. To solve this, I got some Scotch removable mounting putty. I just use foreign bricks, works pretty good. Tiny bit in the back of the light here. And I just press it into place. Easy to go on, easy off. But that just gives me that little bit of holding power I'm going to need here. Well, my third challenge, of course, is these wires are darn easy to break, especially when you put pressure, when you snap bricks over them. If you have to do that, they tell you not to, but they move on their own, so who knows what'll happen. So I went ahead, I modified some bricks. And I probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. But these were only non-set bricks. Here's an example from their directions. There's one on the left, and you're supposed to put a brick on top and press it down right at that junction. You're pressing that wire, and boom, that's where I broke 2 of them right there. So I got my little engraver tool out here with a little diamond drill on there, bit on there. And then I got some little wire cutters here. They're real tiny. And I'm going to take my brick here, that's the non-set brick, trim it a little bit here to make a little room for that wire to go, polish it down with my extra fine diamond here. There we go. And so you kind of see the schematic here where on the left I cut a little space out the right. You can see the notch. Now I have the wire on there with my putty. I put this brick on top of there. It puts 0 pressure on that wire. I only had to do this in a few places, but where I did it, I felt so comfortable and secure. The next one is the instructions. The instructions are, I think they did like videos and they took screenshots from the videos. So I follow directions pretty well, I think, but it's like reading tea leaves here. I think if you've done this a couple times, maybe these make total sense. But at first I was like, they're doing what? Where? And once I stumbled through it, I began to catch on what they were doing. But this is going to be a challenge for anyone doing this at the first time. Well, then when you're done, this is great because it puts all the wires underneath the set, it has a false bottom because it's a dock. And that's great because I can hide all the wires underneath. But each light has a wire. It's a nest of wires. And then that's my photo on the left. There's on the right. It's always just kind of twist them together. I guess I think this is a kind of a weakness in the set. I guess I did a pretty good job, but maybe I just need more time practicing. Okay, my learning is challenge. I need to have fun. This is supposed to be fun. So whenever I got a little frustrated, I put my happy hat on and had fun. This has been quite an experience with the lighting, and I'm going to do some more lighting. I think I'll do some of the old vintage sets and kind of do some discovery and playing around. So as the lights go out on Vintage Bricks, please subscribe, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming.